We are ready to shed the last bit of limitations holding us back, which is you.
Whoa! Unbelievable!
What the hell is going on?
What am I watching right now? What is happening right now? We're watching the ultimate betrayal.
The patriarch of the Judgment Day being sacrificed before our very eyes.